All right, Rafe, are you ready?
Yeah, Daddy.
It is time for this week's E-Memoriam.
Welcome to this week's E-Memoriam. For those of you who don't know, it's a tongue-in-cheek ratio takedown of people we lost this week. Whether it was something we said, a story we covered, and sometimes it's us. More often than not, one of us is included in the E-Memoriam these days, because we often have to say goodbye to ourselves. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this Oscar-Styles E-Memoriam based off of what you might see at an award show's E-Memoriam. First up this week, Learn's Riz-imposed 48-hour ban from the YouTube chat. Technically, Learn has served a sentence that was issued to protect her own sanity after she lost her mind and eviscerated a couple of resident chat misogynists. One troll claiming that the men on the show disagree with her, that she's an ignorant woman with the mind of a child that none of us respect. And And then the other misogynist claiming the very opposite, that when we do agree with her, that we are simping, caping, or white knighting for her. It's almost as if these anonymous incel virgin losers will hijack the narrative to show hate to women without any actual integrity, viewpoint, or merit because they have never had a meaningful, respectful friendship with someone of the opposite sex, let alone touched a girl's boobie before. And somehow that is every woman in the world's fault, and they must toll the bell of sadness for the solemn masturbatory life of their permanent solo lovemaking by dropping third-rate hack jokes in a YouTube chat that disappears as soon as the show is over. Well, they chose the wrong day, as our beloved Learn was in the throes of perimenopause.
It's true.
And with her aching ovaries drained of estrogen, all that was left was the rage of testosterone. These cowardly chat cucks triggered our normally peace-loving co-host into blacking out and going full goddamn werewolf live on the air. We had to lock her in a broom closet for 2 days until she sheathed her claws to protect the public from her.
On the dog subject. Remember that?
The freaking dog.
When we released her from her lupine prison, there were 2 trolls' names carved on the wall. You know who you are. Aaron, Big Perm, tread lightly. For make no mistake, in this studio, she is unanimously respected as a friend, mentor, colleague, and human. We are a strong wolf pack here at the Den of Hubbard. Do not anger the alpha mother wolf again, lest ye look over your shoulder during the next full moon and hear 5 eerie howls of Rizuto. Bye-bye!
Damn. By the way, Columbus.
Oh, hi, Columbus.
Oh, I'm scared, man. I'm getting out of here.
That's a weird thing for you to walk in on, man. I apologize.
I walked in on masturbatory was the word I walked in on.
Right. Well,
It's a Friday.
I threw that in for you.
Yeah.
Speaking of masturbatory, next up on our list, the Sperminator. The Sperminator is retiring this week. Ari Nagel, a man who's been donating his seed, known as the Sperminators, decided to step down after fathering 165 children and 10 more on the way, for a total of 175. When reached for comment, he said, "I am the Cyberdong Systems Model D175, sent from the future to impregnate humanity. My wiener is a cybernetic organism capable of infinite ejaculate. Living tissue over a metal endoskeleton that is endlessly erect. After making 175 babies, I know now why you cry, but it is something I can never do. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Your daddy is Ari Nagel. 175 hasta la vistas, babies. Bye-bye. Next up. Judgmental assholes. Astles. That is A-S-T-L-E-S. That's right. We're talking about people who prematurely judged Bill Astle of Belleville. He faced intense online scrutiny when a shopper recorded him loading his packed shopping cart, seemingly not paying for the items. He actually worked for Spark Food Delivery and scanned all items on his phone. So, if you judged him, we condemn you and hereby publicly vindicate our man. Listen. Bill may be an asshole, but he's no thief.
That's right.
Gosh.
Oh, poor Bill.
Sweet
Feel free to
Bill.
check yourselves out. Bye-bye.
Our sweet Bill.
Sweet Bill.
Sweet Bill.
What an asshole.
Justice for Assel.
Asshole.
ASTEL.
Open your heart to Assel. All right. Finally. Did I write an entire segment just to get that one joke off? Yeah, I did.
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
Love that
Did you say
about
joke off?
That's right.
This
Joke
guy's joking off
Speaking
over
of
here.
joking off, nobody joked off harder than this guy. Next up, Hanley Haters. This week, we learned about a true STO hero who never got a proper send-off. David Cadillac Man Hanley. On June 23rd, 1972, a 30-year-old St. Louis businessman named David Hanley was at the airport Marriott bar drinking heavily, listening to the news and getting very upset. The top story on the local news that night was a story of yet another airplane hijacking so prominent in the 70s. This time, the hijacking was based out of St. Louis. Frustrated, Hanley told his bar friends to be, quote, prepared for something that would rock the world, end quote. And then he left the bar. They thought, oh, Dave's had a few too many. Ha, ha, wrong. As the bar patrons watched, they saw something incredible on the television screen. Suddenly, Hanley's Cadillac Eldorado barreled through the safety fence at Lambert Airport and began careening toward the hijacked plane at 80 miles per hour. As Hanley pulled even with the nose of the plane, he smashed into the front wheels and ended up pinned under the left wing, stopping the plane in its tracks. This was the most impressive aeronautical achievement coming out of St. Louis since Lindbergh flew around the world. Yet Hanley, the Mound City madman, was so blackout drunk he didn't remember a single second of it. It don't get more St. Louis than that. But he did walk away from the fiery crash with only minor injuries. As his Eldorado burned in effigy, and the flames of swamp justice were the only things taking the sky that night. It's a shame. He never got his due.
Well, they
I
named
did some-
Hanley Road after him.
And Hanley Hills. But that's not enough.
Oh.
I want him to have national credit. I was like, why didn't he get national credit? And you're not going to believe this, but I actually did some digging. And I found out that 1972 truck stop crooner Jerry Reed, known for his role in Smokey and the Bandit, actually wrote the original Smokey and the Bandit theme, Eastbound and Down, for David Cadillac Man Hanley. And I dug through some old demo tapes, and I found the recording.
Oh.
So that wrong will be righted today. Riz, please play the recording I found.
Okay.
On summer's day, stepping through St. Louis, David heard the news and it nearly made it blue. Think Valley on a plane with a hijack gang. Oh no, but David had a plan. He was gonna be the man. Let's go. All right. Eastbound and down, loaded up and crashing. Gonna stop that plane, no matter what it's costing. Through the fence at 80 miles, Eldorado smashing. David Hanley's gonna rock the world. Hijack game is crashing. David told the bar, get ready for a show. Something big's about to happen. Just thought you ought to know. He jumped into his caddy, pedal to the metal. Gonna catch that plane, make McNally settle. He's pounding down, loaded up and crashing. We're gonna stop that plane, no matter what it's costing. Through the fence at 80 miles, Eldorado smashing. David Hanley's gonna rock the world. Hijack game is crashing. Now his story's told, a hero in disguise. David Hanley's daring act made history fly, fly. Oh yeah.
What a jam. That's it. God. That's jam.
What a tune.
Can't believe that's been buried all
I
these
can't believe
years.
that's been. How did that end up in a
wild.
demo box? Here's to you, David Hanley,
He's fine.
the Cadillac Man. Yeah, some of you might think that that's AI that I typed in, and we might legally have to tell you that on the radio.
What?
But I tell you, you would be mistaken. That was Jerry Reed and an actual demo tape I found.
And not AI at all.
Not in any way AI that I typed in to pseudo.com and spent hours, way too much time making it for
a minute and 17.
Or minute 17. I spent about 3.5 hours of my life on it last night.
Well worth it. Well worth it.
And now to the real RIPs. Here's to you, David, hero of St. Louis. Real RIPs this week. Donald Sutherland, the beloved actor who starred in scores of films from The Dirty Dozen, MASH, Animal House, Ordinary People, Pride and Prejudice, The Hunger Games. Won an Emmy for Citizen X. Died Thursday in Miami after a long illness. He was 88 years old, and I reported that earlier in the Crap on Celebrities segment. And we lost Willie Mays, the iconic and endearing Say Hey Kid, who charmed countless fans with his brilliant athleticism and graceful style, and widely was considered baseball's greatest and most entertaining player. Died Tuesday of heart failure. He was 93, and that concludes this week's E-Memoriam.
Thank you, Rafe.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rafe Williams.
Beautifully done.
Thank you.
And this week's E-Memoriam.